So, to edit the description? Navigate to wherever you need to go to using the dashboard or the list of skills. So I'm going to edit XC flying, XC tips. Now, editing the description works exactly the same on the information page as it does on the coaches page. The functionality is identical. So to edit this, click on the edit button either at the top or the bottom of the screen. And that takes you into the content editor. Editing the description is just like editing any other document. You've got the general features that you have in any text editor. So for example, you've got bold, italics, underline, you can change the color, you can change the font size and the font. You can do ordered lists or numbered lists and unordered lists. You can indent things, make quotations, add images and videos. If you know HTML, you can also toggle between the source and the WYSIWYG editor. And you can put in links. I'll show you how to do a link in a minute. So you can happily just cut and paste into this page. So I prepared my text here earlier. It's quite long, so I might have to chop a bit and put a few things in the issues and solutions. But I just do Control-C to copy, and then Control-V to paste. If you're pasting from Word, it'll ask you if you want to clean up the document. Please always say yes. Word's got some embedded weird tags that mess around with HTML, so please always clean the document. And there it is. So, if I want to just edit this here, I can just highlight things and make them bold. There you go. Now, to make a link, just select the text that you want to make the link out of. Click Insert Link, and you'll get a little pop-up. The text that you want to have made into the link is already there, and all you need to do literally is type or paste in a URL. Then decide if you want it to open in the same window or in a different window. Click Insert, and it'll appear. So it's really simple. So now that you've added your text in the description, which is the minimum to publish the page, the other aspects in the editor you don't need to fill in. You don't have to put any media or ASUSE solutions or resources in. And in fact, if you don't fill those in, they don't appear on the screen for the user, so it doesn't look like that there's loads of stuff missing. And I've done a separate walkthrough on how to edit these sections. So if you want to look at that one next. So you've added stuff to the description section, and then you've got two choices. You can either save it as a draft, which will hide it from the user, and it means it's only visible to other admins, not to the public. Or you've got Publish Major. Publish Major, it makes it available to the public, and it gives it a version number. It also provides a notification in the top right-hand corner. So I'll just publish this major. Oh, you also have to fill in a comment section. More info needed, for sure. Okay, so it's now published major. I'll just go back to the top, and you'll see that the version number is now 1.00. Now, it's really important that you save your work as you go. If you don't save or publish and you move on to a different tab, you'll lose your work. The three tabs work as separate entities. So if you're editing away and you suddenly think, oh, I've thought this brilliant exercise, I'll just add it now, save first before you move. It's so frustrating to lose any work, especially if you've been drafting actually in the editor rather than offline. Okay, so we The following time that you make any changes to this page, you'll get the options to save it. Again, you can save as a draft, or you can choose one of the other three. Publish revisions is for any subsequent small edits. It's things like just adding new bits, minor changes. What it basically does is it changes the version number at the top to 1.0.1. And it doesn't cause the user to get a notification. We don't want people to get hundreds of notifications of minor edits. So they'll get a notification when it's published major, and then really, unless the page changes completely, you shouldn't be using publish major again. Okay, publish minor means that the contents is changed significantly, but the pilot isn't required to do the exercise again. So use that if you've made significant changes. If it's completely changed, then use publish major. But generally, we want to try and avoid that wherever possible. Another quick thing is that if you want to actually preview your content to see how the user will see it, you can hit the preview button, again top and bottom of the screen, and you'll see it in preview mode. And so this is what a user would see. So like I said before, editing the coaches section works identically. Just press the edit button. But the exercise works slightly differently. So if you click on exercise, the first time it'll say there is no exercise for this skill. Click edit exercise. It'll automatically assign the discipline, the layer, the module, the skill area, and what the skill sheet is called. Just click plus, and you get to edit the exercise. So go XC, and then the description could be something like the next time it is safe to do so, go over the back. Click submit, and then you have to save it. Okay, and to check it, you can just go back, and you'll find that the exercise is there. Don't forget that the exercise determines people's currency as well. So once they've done this, they can click and then submit, and then the actual wheel will change. So you can see here that I'm current in a few skills, not so much the others.